each one of you, if you can express your feeling, your thought, then we can see how we can bridge some things, if some gaps there or anything is there. So, what is the feeling? From morning you have seen, this is something, a unique concept in Chandrakriya. It's a part of Chandrakriya.
To be honest,
Yeah.
when I was going through, I wasn't.
We never noticed this thing.
No, when I was going through, I don't know what is significant, honestly, because
Okay. No. What's your feeling when you saw that? What did things come to your mind? What are the things which came to your mind?
To me, there was some praying. I thought there was some religious thing.
Okay.
Not,
Okay. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are telling your feeling. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. You felt it as a more religious thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I thought.
Right. Right. What was your feeling? What did you think when it started? Then how do you feel when doing all these things? Is there any transition? You feel something more different? You might, it's very soon, but at least some energy would have gone into you. Some thoughts should have gone into you, isn't it? When you're doing these things, were there any other thoughts apart from this? Were you thinking from various other issues were on your mind? You were fully focusing on this. Yes, friends, that's what I'm trying to drive upon. See, as Kelvin said, truly, it is more ritualistic. It looks ritualistic, but when you do these things, it is, in fact, it changes our aura. The aura around us, you have the vibrations changing around you. First is, we believe we are made of 5 elements. Yes, all the 5 elements are seen here. See, we invite all the 5 elements. Panchabhutam. Can you tell me what are the 5 elements? Fire, water, air, earth, sky. Right? So we are inviting all these things to come down. Why? Why are you inviting this? What's the reason you are inviting all these things to come down here? What is the significance of it?
Need them to survive.
Yes. True. Survival. Just not survival. You can survive by ailing, it is a healthy survival, a healthy life. Healthy life, balanced life, more balanced life. So when you do these rituals, your mind doesn't drain out. See, if you are already in a higher level, directly you can come to this yoga where you sit in a samadhi posture and start focusing, getting all the energies. You can start doing it. But unfortunately, mind is like monkey. It doesn't sit, it doesn't get fixed. Suddenly the thought goes, what is happening there? What is happening here? Because you're committed. You have a lot of commitments. You're not able to come out of those commitments. But coming out of the commitments and living life for your own self is most important. Own self means live life even for a second. Just tell me, have you ever thought of your own self for a second in your life? It's very difficult. Hope you understand what I'm telling you. How many seconds in all your lifetime have you lived for your own self? Isn't it? So it's always relative. It's always there. But this is where you self-introspect yourself. You replenish yourself. You get into your own self. By doing all these things, though it didn't mean anything to you, but whatever Guru said, you're doing it. This is where the significance of Guru comes in. So he knows what he is telling you, what is to be done. He is trying to lead, give a path, show us a path of this self-introspection. Self-introspection, which is most essential part in one's life. One is to have a positive mind, to have a clear mind, and getting out of all the first ailments, what we call as I'll tell in Sanskrit, then I'll translate to you. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Kama means the attachment, the bondage, the desire to possess. Krodha, anger. Lobha, again it is to you when you see something you again want it. Yeah. Moha, what's the word? I'm not able to get an equivalent word. Emotional attachment, emotional bondage. Moha. Mada, I am the best. Ego. Aham. Matsarya. You want to enjoy, relish. You get into the things which are not in a pure form. You get into that particular activities which are not truly helping you to evolve, develop. So these things are to be controlled. How are the things to be controlled? It is only through these type of things. Yoga. Yoga is one of the, it's just not the exercise. It is the holistic solution for a life. So now, again, a question comes back again. Who are we? Why are we come here? What are we doing here? That question comes to me. Why am I like this? Why am I different from him or her? Why can't we be even? Everyone should be same. We have the same blood, same bone, same flesh, but still we have differences. We feel different. The main cause, this is again, we call it as a cause and effect, which we call it in karma, that is the deeds, what you have done. So deeds, what you have done, the same thoughts are there in your mind. Again, these thoughts are again translated to the deeds. The thoughts, what thoughts you have, the same deeds you do. So it is the same interlink of things. Now, you should cut this out. How do you do it? First, you have to get into the aspect of self-realization. Once you start self-realizing, once you start introspecting your own self by doing such activities. See, this regularly you don't do it. Once in a while you do it. But when you do it with the wholeheartedness. Get involved. Yesterday I was saying, I was so happy to see everyone getting involved in that for the building up of firm. That's again, you're not expecting anything there. You're not expecting anything out of it. But with clear thoughts, you're doing it. With a clarity of mind, you're doing it. You're not thinking, what will I gain from this? No. It is God's work. When you say God's work, there's nothing called I. It is universal. It is spontaneous. Everyone is in the same state. There's no differences. So that is what we are trying to aim in this program called Chandrakriya, where you start self-introspecting, leaving all barriers and bondages, breaking everything, and getting up to a state of trying to reach Paramatma.